think about how we, or you as an educator, you are in a position where you can have a positive impact, where you can help a student to turn their situation around.
Success in school is important for success in life after graduation for all students. For some youth, it's also a key factor in preventing them from re-entering the juvenile justice system. In Texas, 2/3 of young people coming out of a justice facility don't go back to school.
Well, he's not in school. He was excited to go back to school. He was. You don't care. Because if I was a teacher, or if I was an assistant principal or a truancy officer, and I see that my student is constantly walking out, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to tell him, hey, what could I do to help you? What could I do to keep you in school?
I dropped out in the 12th grade. I didn't have really that mentorship, or I guess you could say that key figure in my life that I could talk to, relate to on a more personal level, which kind of made me forget about education.
Hello, I'm Sandra Pressey, a reentry specialist for the Harris County Juvenile Probation Department. I'm also a member of the School Reentry Community Task Force of Harris County. Our task force created this video, Back on Track, to help educators understand the vital role they play in the lives of justice-involved youth. When schools implement best practices for reentry, they can change the life course of thousands of young people. This video was also created to help parents learn what they need to know about the reentry process to ensure their son or daughter's success.
The reentry process is critical because we don't want to see them fall back into some of those same behaviors. We want to see them stay on track so that they can ultimately, graduate and be successful.
To help ensure students' successful reentry to their home campus, schools are required to enroll the student and coordinate the development of a personalized student transition plan within 5 days of that student's release from a juvenile justice program. A best practice for creating an effective plan is to conduct a transition meeting. People who can attend the meeting include school administrators, counselors, social workers, classroom teachers, and anyone else who will be part of the student's education. The student and parent can request to be part of the meeting, and it's ideal to include them.
So that personalized plan, because each student is different, just like we are. We're human beings. We are different. So some of us need different things to be successful. That plan revolves around them being successful so they can meet the ultimate goal of graduation.
As a result of the transition meeting, the school can recommend things like the best placement for a student, additional services he or she might need like counseling, and a plan to monitor the student's progress. Sometimes school reentry is difficult because parents aren't sure of the process. The first step for parents is to check the school district's website or call to find out what the re-enrollment process is. All schools will require certain papers as part of the enrollment application. Parents need to make sure they have the following documents for their student: birth certificate or other proof of identity, report card or transcript from the last school attended, immunization records, proof of residency. For more details about the documents needed and other information to help parents and school staff, see the School Reentry Toolkit on the Disability Rights Texas website at drtx.org/school reentry. The toolkit also provides the steps parents can take if their student is denied enrollment. When schools take the required steps, students reentering school from the justice system can be successful in their classroom and after graduation.
It's very important for us as a district and staff members throughout our district to take these extra steps because we want to ensure that our message across the district is that you matter. You matter as a student, you matter as a child, you matter as a parent, and our goal is to make sure that we embrace that. And so when our students are going through our re-entry process, that we want to make sure that that's the walk away, that they understand that although you've had a mistake or mishap, that doesn't define you. And we as a district, we want to make sure that the parents and the students understand that we're here to make sure that you get back on track and that you stay on track with whatever resources that are needed.
And at the end of the day, they're our children. So whether we say, okay, I don't want to deal with this student or not, at the end of the day, they still belong to us. We still are charged to provide an appropriate education experience for each and every student.
I feel that everyone can honestly say that they've had someone or something in their life that helped them to get where they are now. So why not take that personal choice and that personal step to be a key role in someone else's life?
Taking a chance on a kid, you can never lose. I truly believe you can never lose.
The School Reentry Community Task Force of Harris County would like to thank the Houston Health Foundation for their financial support in creating this video. Filmed and edited by Jason Yu, produced by Disability Rights Texas. To schedule a speaker for your group about school reentry requirements and best practices, email your request to schoolreentryworkgroup@gmail.com.